Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be seeing how to make seed balls. Now seed balls are nothing but these kind of mud balls that we make with a combination of mud or soil and compost, and these contain seeds. Now these can just be thrown out of a moving vehicle onto an empty plot or on the side of the road, and these actually contain seeds that germinate and can help increase the green content in our world. Now seed balls are a great activity to do with kids, so make sure you do this with kids so that they understand what they are doing and they understand how they are contributing to make Mother Nature greener. Also, seed balls make for great return gifts. So you can make these in bulk and give them as eco-friendly return gifts during your kids' birthday parties. So come on, let's quickly go ahead and see how to make seed balls. Now these are all the different ingredients required to make seed balls. I have mud or soil here. Alright, so this is the base of the seed ball. Next I have compost. This is homemade compost. So I have a portion of the compost here. These are some dry seeds that I have. You can take any kinds of seeds. I have taken the seeds of dates. I have some pumpkin seeds here. I have some melon seeds here. I also have chiku seeds here. So you can take any kind of seeds. So it depends on whatever fruit or vegetable you have at home. Use the native variety of seeds. That would be better. Just take it out of the vegetable or fruit. Keep it out for drying for 1 or 2 days, and then you're good to go. Next, of course, I need a little bit of water to make this mixture. And then finally I have some wood ash here. Now what wood ash does is it is a fungicide. So basically it will help protect the seed when it is inside the seed ball. If you don't have wood ash, you can also use neem oil or neem leaves. So you can just dry up neem leaves, crush that and add it to the mixture. Now that we've seen all the ingredients, let's quickly go ahead with making the seed ball. First thing that I've taken here is of course some compost. So the proportion is basically, if you need 1 seed ball, you take 60% of that as compost. So compost is nothing but the food required for the seed to grow into a sapling. So that is the reason we are including compost in the seed ball. So I've taken this much of compost for starters. So I think this would be enough to make about 2 seed balls. For the remaining 40%, I'm going to be adding some soil. So this is just the normal soil that we use in our gardens. I'll be taking 40% of soil. Now we need to make this into a gooey mixture. So for that, I'm going to be adding in a little bit of water. So keep adding water very little at a time. We don't want the seed ball to become too moist or sticky. We just want to ensure that all of this holds together. So we just need very little water to do this. So if you can see here, this is how my mixture looks. I'm just going to keep adding more water to this until I can hold it together and it stays that way. So I just need a little more water to do the job. So now you can see that it's coming into this kind of a ball, and it holds, when I make it into a ball, it holds its shape. So this is what we are looking at. Now of course is when we need to add the third ingredient, which is the wood ash or the neem oil or the neem powder. I don't have neem leaves today, so I'm going to be using wood ash. I'm just going to be eyeballing about 1 teaspoon of wood ash for this quantity of compost and soil, and then giving it all a mix. Alright, so it's mixed in. Now all I'm going to do is make it into balls this way. So you can see this is how the seed ball looks. And now to introduce the seed into it. So if you have big sized seeds or medium sized seeds, what you can do is just push the seed like this. Don't push it too deep. It has to be just inside the surface, and then seal it up. So if you're choosing big sized or medium sized seeds, you can add 1 or 2 maximum. So I'm choosing these pumpkin seeds, so I'm just going to be adding 2 into this seed ball, and then I'm going to keep this aside. Now I continue making the second seed ball. So as you could see that I just had enough soil and compost mixture for 2 seed balls, 2 this sized seed balls. So now into this I'm going to be adding the bigger chiku seed. If your seeds are very small, like these melon seeds, or if you're adding watermelon seeds, so these melon seeds that I have are muskmelon seeds, but in case you're adding things like watermelon seeds, papaya seeds, etc., the first thing to make sure is that the seeds are completely dry. So just leaving it out, even if not in direct sunlight, just leaving it out on a windowsill to dry up. So 1-2 days does the trick. If the seeds are smaller in size, just add 3 or 4 seeds. Now in this case, my seeds are big, so I'm just going to be adding a single seed for the chiku seed ball. So I've added it in, and this is the second seed ball. Now you can use any kinds of seeds. You don't have to purchase any kind of seeds for this process. You can just use seeds from your everyday cooking. For example, the fruits that you consume or the vegetables that you consume. In fact, all of these seeds are from fruits and vegetables that I've consumed over the last 2 days. So it is as simple as that. Now, once the seed balls are ready this way, the last thing that you need to do is allow them to dry. So since we'll be throwing this onto barren land or outside the car, this has to take that impact. These should not break before the seed germinates. So to ensure that, all we need to do is keep them out for drying. So you can just keep them out. Now it is summer, so it will dry very soon. Just keep them out for 2 or 3 days until they are rock hard. So these are the seed balls that I had made earlier and that I had shown earlier in the video. So if you can see, they are pretty hard. These can now be bombed onto any land where you want to increase the green spread. Now, as you saw, it's a very fun activity. All it involves is mixing all of these contents up and rolling them into balls. So this is a fun activity, and it can very much be done with kids as well. And it makes for great return gifts for kids for their birthday parties, or even for events like marriages, or any small event that you have at home. Do try out these seed balls. It is a very simple process to make, and in fact now is the best time to make and store them, because the monsoons are up next in a month or 2. So that would be the best time, or before the monsoons would be the best time to bomb the seed, so that nature would take its own course, and the seed would germinate and it would get water from the rains itself. So do try out these seed balls and let me know in the comments how it went. Now, if you like this video, do like it and share it with the people who you think would find it useful. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification so that you're notified as and when we post any new DIY or zero waste tutorial. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy seed bombing. Bye.